Activating Success with Love Idoko.
Welcome back. In case you just tuned in, this is Activating Success with Love Idoko, and we have been speaking with Ramsey Nouah.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, what do you think? Do you think that Nollywood would ever measure up to Hollywood?
Oh God, no. Did that laugh sound sarcastic? No. Desires and dreams, right? A whole lot of us desired. A whole lot of we filmmakers and practitioners in Nollywood would love that we can measure up to Hollywood someday. It's our desire, it's our dream. And it's hard to tell. I really can't tell you that it will. I'm not very good at, foresight or hindsight of things.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
You like to be practical.
Yeah, I like to be practical. But like I said, when I talked about passion, so imagine that we have a whole lot of passionate filmmakers there, right? Then there's a certainty that we'll get there. That's my take on it.
So what is next for Ramsey Nouah?
So I'm basically, I've delved into directing now, and don't get me wrong, I didn't delve into directing because I felt I could do it. A lot of people think, okay, I just wanted to try my hand, no. I delved into directing because I was driven by not going above a standard or a ceiling. Our content can not be as good.
Yeah.
That was what drove me. I wanted to change. I wanted to see the possibility of, us doing quality jobs that has an international audience.
World class, yeah.
World class, something that compares to, the Hollywood standard in so many ways, or in any way possible, And that was my drive. And luckily, it worked for me, So when I did Living in Bondage, it was a strong battle, in all honesty, because first, to start with, okay, you're not doing a new story. You're not doing like a new entire story that you can walk and flesh. You went and pick an original story, wide known, in Nigeria,
Yeah.
for its success. People loved it at the time. And then you want to remake it. And then now you want to remake it. You want a situation where it resonates with the original people who saw it and the new people who go to the cinema now. So you're talking about 27 years old film that you're bringing back to the show. It was more than I could handle or deal with at the time. It would have been easy for me to get a new story and put it together, and then try and flesh it up, with good work of art and all of that. It would have been easy. Now you're trying to reconnect the story. That's one. You're not making it just as a filmmaker. Filmmakers were different kinds. So we're kind of filmmakers who are like abstract filmmakers who just want to make stories the way we feel it, the way we see it. And some will do it for the box office, Now, I had an investor who was looking at box office. He needed to make his money back. So, and then I have this story. And then how do I connect with the original who watched it 27 years ago to those who go to the cinema now? How would it resonate to those both audience? It was quite difficult. So we went back and forth, hopefully. So when it came out, we premiered, and a lot of people gave me standing ovation for it. I was thrilled because in my mind, I said to myself, if my people like it, then that's it. Then that means it's a go for me. Then I'm really happy. So when I got a standing ovation, everybody that came to the premiere saw it and they're like, my God, that was a fantastic job.
You did an amazing job with that movie.
Thank you.
Amazing.
Thank you. So with that said, that was like, I was like happy, like in the end, I was like, thank goodness. At least all my work didn't go down the drain.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I was able to pull it through. That's how it happened for me.
Okay, so this is Activating Success. People are getting inspired watching you right now. So, what has been one of the strongest or greatest lessons you've ever learned from a challenging situation in life? Somebody once said that some people learn from other people's experiences,
Yep.
some learn from their own experience. So for somebody watching right now, what is one of the greatest lessons you've learned in life from a challenging experience? And what would that experience be?
That, I'm trying. I have quite a number of them.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to funnel trap one of it that that probably connects very strongly. That's just what I'm looking for. Now we all have experiences growing up, basically, and how does it affect you? How did that aid you, and how did that add to your success story? So let me talk about my industry, for instance, right? One of the experiences is that moment where there was a blacklist by the marketers when they blacklisted me. I never saw it coming. And then it hurt me. It hurt me so much because I didn't understand the reason why they said I was blacklisted. It wasn't as if I did anything wrong.
What was the
They
reason
said-
they gave?
They said my fee was too high.
Okay, I think I remember.
They said my fee was too high. I'm like, but wait a minute, I didn't put a gun to anybody's head to say, pay me. It was just my standard of whatever I could work with. And then they blacklisted me for 1 year and I didn't see it coming. It's almost like saying you're thrown to war without preparation, without guns, without aids whatsoever. So getting up was really hard. And then that's when I told myself, like, you see, you didn't prep up. You didn't do anything. You didn't, try and fortify yourself for anything. Because you just felt like, oh, you were the eye candy for Nollywood at the time and nothing you could ever do could go wrong. You get? So, no plans. You just had it all good. 1 year, I was running on empty. And I didn't know how to get myself back together. So after the year, there was a callback. But then I had made up my mind that I need to alternate. Alternating was now looking for a different platform to market. And luckily, Kunle came. Then we talked about cinemas. At the time, it was just like, 2 cinemas in Nigeria. They just opened the Silverbird one in VI. And I think that's the only one, as a matter of fact. But we're saying, okay, no matter what it is, we'll give it a shot. Kunle, as you very well know, came from a background of cinemas, with his father, Adilov. Back then, and did cinema went. So it's like, let's revamp it with our stories. And that's how it happened. So, I was flat out, and then from then I told myself that to connect with this other platform was going to be hard. I was going to go in and start whatever this is, and I'll stick to it. So it was a moment for me when all things was down, when things was really bad. But I believed in it. I believed that it was all going to get better. And that belief in me struggling with coming through with other projects like that on the side helped me aid and got the new frontier that I was looking out for, first to make sure. I mean, before then, I'd always preached that, come on, man, we can do better. We can shoot, better things. As a matter of fact, I remember digitally when we went digital, I was one of those who bought the first 5D, Canon 5Ds, and D7, all of those. I bought them because we're trying to see how we can shoot film on digital, and all those things. And I tried to, use them to get my stuff. So yeah, that's actually what happened to me. It was a painful moment for me when we were blacklisted, but it was another moment for me to, I got to know, what it was, to understand life, to understand how to prep up for the future and make the best of the moment, and reinforce myself, and then revamped myself again, with the different platforms that came afterwards.
Yeah, so that was the lesson from
It was a
that.
lesson learned,
Yeah,
yes.
amazing. This is getting so inspiring here. Finally, for somebody who is watching you right now, who is depressed, who is confused, who is devastated. So many things are happening in Nigeria right now. The economy is bad. There's insecurity everywhere. People are dying. People are scared and all that. For somebody watching right now who is confused, what word of encouragement do you have for such a person?
It's a phase. Everything in life has a phase. Yes, this phase seems and looks unending, but the truth is, it's still a phase. And it's not permanent. It will go. Just believe it, just like the Bible will say, have faith as little as a mustard seed, and you'll move mountains. Just believe that it will go, and it will definitely go. So let's just give it time and just believe that it will go sooner than we expected.
Amazing. Wow. This has been so inspiring. In case you're watching us right now, just know that whatever you're going through right now is a phase. Just trust God, everything will be well. And don't trust man too much, because the same man that promised to help you today will change his mind tomorrow.
Exactly.
But God is the only one that will never, ever fail.
Yes.
I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Join us, same station, same time, next week. Thank you.
Activating success with Love Idoko.